Temperatures nice and comfortable. You saw that nice blue sky. Here's a live picture of LAX where we've been enjoying some of that sunshine and also a little bit of that marine layer with clouds, a little bit of fog lingering throughout parts of the coastal communities. But temperatures right now in the area 69 degrees as we check out the satellite and radar. Mostly clear skies. We actually did have a little bit of spots with some lingering clouds and fog, but for the most part, much of the region, we're looking at mostly sunny skies. We had some buildup clouds up in the Inland Empire and the high desert. We zoom out. Have a trough of low pressure that's moving into the Pacific Northwest. You see the clouds, you see a little bit of that wet weather, not impacting us. What's going to happen here as we head into the next couple of days is you have that stronger onshore flow. This is going to bring us a deeper marine layer as we head into the next couple of mornings. But wind gusts right now, 20 to 25 miles an hour around parts of the Inland Empire, Ontario, Riverside, even in San Bernardino. Gusting pretty good in Lancaster with gusts right around 35 miles an hour. Temperatures right now 95 in Victorville, 88 in Lancaster, 76 in the area there of West Covina, 78 in Van Nuys. As we continue into the next couple of days, we're talking about a quiet weather pattern. Stay tuned. We'll go over the numbers coming up here in just a bit. For now, back to you guys.
Stephanie, thank you. Still ahead at
beach. That water always looks so great. The weather has been so nice. Meteorologist Stephanie Olmo here with an update on your first alert forecast. And really, I don't want an update. I just
let's just enjoy the pictures. Exactly. I mean, yeah, we've had temperatures in the 70s and 80s across the region. So it's been nice. It's been pleasant. A beautiful day to be out and about. Whatever it is you like to do, head to the park.
Keep it going.
Yes.
We'll keep the trend going. How about that? Okay. So we have some good news for you. Let's go over and let's check out the current image. This is of Mount Wilson, where we're looking at a nice blue sky as we continue. We started up with the marine layer, morning clouds and fog, and then we get to enjoy this beautiful sun as we continue at this time. And as we continue into the next several hours for Highland Park, well, temperatures around 7 p.m. and being down into the low 70s and then down into the 60s just around 9 o'clock tonight. We'll keep those temperatures in the low to mid 60s even through the overnight hours. All right, going over a couple of weather headlines for you as we head into the next couple of days. I mentioned that marine layer, clouds and fog to start up the next couple of days, and then nice and pleasant afternoons. We have the clouds breaking for some sunshine and temperatures. Well, guess what? If you enjoyed it this weekend, you will enjoy it the next couple of days, right around average for this time of year, maybe a few degrees below normal. But today's high temperatures, not too bad. Hot in the desert in Victorville. You saw a high temperature of 100 degrees. It warmed up to 90 in San Bernardino. So temperatures right around average. It warmed up to 83 in Van Nuys. Fullerton, you got to 78 in the mid 70s in Irvine just a bit ago. Satellite and radar. So once again, we started up with the clouds and fog. And that retreated back to the coast, some lingering clouds throughout parts of the coastal communities and some buildup clouds up in the desert. Not a whole lot of it, but you're able to see there right near Barstow, for example. But that continues to clear up as we continue here this evening. Let's zoom out. I pointed this out earlier in the newscast. We have this trough of low pressure that's moving in the Pacific Northwest. Now, it's not bringing any wet weather for us. What's going to happen for us here in Southern California, it increases that onshore flow. So we have a deeper marine layer, morning clouds and fog, and it's a little bit more widespread as we go over the futurecast. So enjoy it this evening. We're looking lovely. We head into later on tonight. You start to see the clouds roll in. Once you join us here at 11 p.m., we have the clouds rolling in and some foggy conditions out there. Then we stop it at 7 in the morning. You start to see more of the widespread clouds and fog. So you're able to see that when we put this into play, and you're able to see the clouds even reach the inland areas, for example, the IE and also the valleys pressing up into Santa Clarita. And then eventually, as we continue throughout the rest of the morning, that retreats back to the coast. That's going to clear up for some sun. And then once again, as we head into late Monday night going to Tuesday, we have the clouds returning and it's going to be pretty deep once again. So let's go over the wind gust futurecast because we have that onshore flow. We're dealing with some breezy to at times windy conditions. We have some of those winds here this afternoon, this evening. And once again, as we head into tomorrow. So we put it into motion where tomorrow morning won't be too bad, but as we head into the afternoon hours, you see it here, Victorville and Palmdale. We're looking at gusts over 30 miles an hour, gusts around 20 miles an hour around the Inland Empire, those winds coming in from the west. And then as we continue into the next couple of days, we can expect sort of very similar conditions, really, with that onshore flow. For the basin, temperatures will be in the upper 70s as we continue into the next several days, warming up by just a couple of degrees on Thursday, but generally in the upper 70s to low 80s. For the coast, we'll have increasing clouds, more cloud coverage. We will struggle to clear on Tuesday with that deep marine layer. Temperatures will be in the low 70s. We'll keep those temperatures in the low 70s as the week continues. For the valleys, plenty of sun. We're starting up the days with the clouds and fog, and then eventually lifting for some sunshine. And it's also going to be the story for the Inland Empire with temperatures in the mid 80s. Then we bump it up a little bit back into the 90s later on in the week, but it's going to be brief. For the high desert, we're looking at plenty of sunshine here. Temperatures will be anywhere from the upper 80s to low 90s, right around 100, 102, 103 the next couple of days for the low desert. And lastly, for the mountains, we're looking great. Plenty of sun, temperatures in the mid 70s, lower 70s by Wednesday. That was your forecast. Back to you guys.
Excellent update.